was like a grinded type of game, all hands on deck. Really happy for Smitty. He played really well for us. He came in there and gave us a great game.
Walk us kind of through your day a little bit, because Mike stood here X amount of hours ago and said, it's your game time decision. And I don't know if I was the only one, but I thought, boy, it seems like quite a trip to come in, especially if you're not feeling well. But maybe just why you decided, hey, if I can do it, let's do it.
Well, some of my former buddies were saying it's the Oiler flu, because I lost in '85 here and '87. Just a little bit of a, it's gone through our staff a little bit. So yeah, I got a bunch of meds. I'm fine. It's not contagious. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
But winning can be.
So
a little bit about that and trying to finish off the division and then go from there.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a tough building to come. They don't lose very often here. To come in here, only let them score one goal. It's credit to a lot of guys. I thought defensively we were good. They had their chances too. I mean, you got to respect that. But like I said, Smitty was good. We had some timely goals. A couple games left before the playoffs start. So this is a good kind of a test drive for us for come the next playoffs. When the playoffs start.
Winning the division. I know it's not something that people are pushing themselves 10% extra hard in the summer to accomplish, but what does it mean to you and this group?
Well, it's not over yet.
Right.
So I'm not going to answer that question. I'm going to reserve wood here. I'm going to change
fair
myself.
Enough. That was a trap.
But no, listen. Anytime you play late in the season, meaningful games is a lot. That's something that this franchise wanted for a long time, and these are the games we need. So it's we got a big one on Tuesday.
You get the Sam goal after a first period where maybe your start hadn't been perfect, and from there your team's just so comfortable grinding clock and killing the game in those situations. What's it a credit to?
Well, the first 7-8 minutes, they had a couple of those high tip shots, and I thought Casey made a couple, so that was big for us. And then I think our last 5 in the first kind of gave us confidence, and then I thought the second we were better. So, I would credit that first 7 minutes, Casey. Like there's some high tips they had that they go in. Maybe it's a different game.
Does it mean anything to you that holding those leads, the way your club seems to be able to sort of replicate that formula, is that something that should give you confidence going into the postseason?
Well, I think all year we've been kind of our mode of being able to protect leads, grind it out. So that's one thing that the guys hang their hat on. Honestly, the minutes were good. I think we played all 4 lines. We didn't overuse a lot of guys. I think that's the recipe for our team.
I know this is your first full season, but you had 35 games or so last year. Tonight, even on a night when maybe your big guns aren't loud in terms of their contributions, it's Puce, it's Sam, and it's Casey, all guys who weren't here for those 35 games last season. Yeah. What does that say about the connective tissue of your club?
That's huge. I mean, Teddy Bluger, I thought it was one of his best games. I thought Podsy was good. I mean, listen, if we're going to go anywhere, we need everybody. It's just not going to be the big guys. It's you're going to need 4 lines, 6 defense, or maybe even deeper. The roster. So we know that's where we're built, and we're going to need everybody.
You had some changes up front, especially that Lindholm line with Garland and Joshua. You've seen that duo a lot. They played a fair bit against Draisaitl. Looked like they had a pretty solid 2-way outing. What were your first impressions of that?
Yeah, I like the way our lines are set up. I know there's different options. For me, it's more depth that way. I thought Lindy was really good tonight. Since he's been back, it really balances our lines. Kind of gets us a little different matches here and there. So that's a big plus for us getting Lindy out there.
They came out hard and they pushed in the beginning of the game, and then we found our legs, and I thought we were the better team for the second 2 periods for sure, and we got some big goals from some guys who you might not expect, like huge goals from Laughs and Suits, and it's just so nice to see those guys rewarded for all their hard work, and the D were phenomenal the whole night.
What about first place? I don't know if it was, I know it's a big deal, but I don't know if you really had to say much, but the guys seem motivated to make sure this team that's been hard charging kind of push them back a step.
Yeah, we knew this was a 4-point swing, towards that goal that we had. That's not the ultimate goal that we have for this season, but that's definitely something that we've been working towards, and something we take pride in.
You guys have been outstanding when carrying the lead into the third. What's allowed you to just be so comfortable all year?
I think the guys, we learned early on how to win in those situations, playing the right way. You saw that in the third period tonight. Just the F3 was really good, getting pucks deep, and just kind of playing to our strengths, which is the structure that we have and the hard work. And I think we're a fast team, so we're just hard to play against when we have that lead, and that's huge going into playoffs where you need to hold on to leads when it matters.